this film says, forget the people.
An extremely lame movie.
Dude, so now if everyone wears a mask, they can't snicker at me. Okay, so, and just to let you know, you don't have to wear a burqa.
But I legitimately have issues with Antarctica.
I've been looking into Antarctica, guys. You know you're not allowed to go to Antarctica. No one's allowed in. In the whole world. You're not legally allowed to go to Antarctica because of ecological reasons. There is no commercial flights over Antarctica.
There's no flights at all over Antarctica.
None. You're not even allowed to walk 3,000 miles in Antarctica. And the reason? Environmental.
All right, that makes total sense.
There are no pictures of Antarctica. The pictures of Antarctica are composites.
No, I got a picture from Antarctica. Dude,
There's one base that you can go on a field trip if you pay a ton of money. And if you don't, you are shot on sight. Shot to death.
Dios mío, no.
If you open up Antarctica to the public, everyone would trash the place. Okay, the Great Lakes are open to the public. Yosemite is open to the public. 1959, after World War II, during the Cold War, while Stalin was still in control, America and the USSR signed a treaty, not for the, all the proxy wars they were doing, that no one was allowed to go to Antarctica. Before environmentalism existed, they were worried about them happy feet. This is one of the most interesting things I've ever heard about.
I mean, the penguins would get spooked. I mean, how dare you? If we just go there, I mean, we'll make a mess of the place. You know how valuable ice is.
It's a treaty signed by like 100 countries. Like the only thing people can agree on is that Babylonian magic squares are great and no one's allowed in Antarctica. Is there a guidepost every 50 meters? I mean, you should just go wing it. You don't think I'm looking into Antarctica? There's bases there. It's shoot on sight.
Oh, Dios mío.
Look it up. It's as if you're going into a military base, the entire continent of Antarctica. There's something in Antarctica that they don't want you to see.
For all you baby boomers out there that think that you drove a car on the moon,
How dare you?
baby boomers are becoming, hated.
Listen, I'm a boomer. I don't have to take shit from anybody.
Think about how disgusting they are as a generation now. They're trying to get the youth to cover their mouths in the sun so that they can have more money.
I've been living on debt and Social Security for over a decade. Why? Because I earned it.
So they can have more free debt that they'll die before they have to pay back. They should be ashamed of themselves, but they aren't. And I thought this was America.
So if you're these people's grandchildren, you should be so disgusted.
A lot of dudes want to go to Antarctica now. And people are just so wrapped up in debt and corona that they just don't have time to even think about it. Dude, forget space. Everybody's so obsessed with Star Trek and Mars and can we go to another star and Avatar? We went to the moon! Dude, the most exciting adventure you can possibly imagine is Antarctica. I can't even imagine what's over there.
I got exploring in my DNA.
Let's go over the ice wall. Oh, Dios mío! Who's going over the ice wall with me?